जी ओके।
We are gathered here to discuss Cobb Douglas production function, which is most popular production function, and it is applied in research work also. First of all, what is production function? Production function is an engineering relationship between input and output. We all know that output means production. What is production? Production is creation of utility. In economics, we feel that there is no new thing to be produced. We can only change the shape and size and increase utility. For example, tree. Cutting tree, you will get wood, and from wood you can get table, chair, and that is having more utility. So production means creation of utility. Production means creation of utility. Consumption means destruction of utility. There are 5 factors of production in economics: land, labor, capital, organization, enterprise. But in analysis, in microeconomics, we always take only 2 factors: labor and capital. So in Cobb Douglas production function, Mr. Cobb and Mr. Douglas, 2 American economists, developed Cobb Douglas production function, and which is written as Q stands for production. You may write also Q stands for production, lambda stands for technology, labor stands for L stands for labor, K stands for capital, alpha, beta, mu, lambda. There are 4: lambda, alpha, beta, mu. Lambda stands for technology. Alpha stands for elasticity of labor. Beta stands for elasticity of capital. Mu stands for random disturbance. What is random disturbance? Suddenly what will happen? You are not knowing.
Beta stands for?
Beta stands for elasticity of capital. Q stands for production, output. Left side output, right side input, input-output relationship. Therefore it is called production function. Production function is engineering relationship. Production function is engineering relationship between input and output. Alpha is elasticity. How can you find out elasticity? Del Q by del L, L by Q. Which you can write also like this: del Q by del L, and this is Q by L. This is a standard formula of elasticity. Alpha is equal to delta Q by delta L and L by Q. This term may be inverted in division form, in the multiplication form. Then this will be Q by N. And in economics, this is called marginal productivity. Marginal productivity of labor. And this is called average productivity of labor. Very interesting result that elasticity is defined as a ratio of marginal productivity and average productivity. Marginal productivity
And
average productivity. This will give us elasticity. This is related to alpha. Now we take for beta. Beta is elasticity of capital. Del Q by del L. L by Q. Again you convert it into economics. Then it will be Q by del K. Q by K. This is called beta. Convert into economics. Marginal productivity of capital. This is average productivity of capital. So alpha and beta is elasticity of labor and capital. In fact, this alpha represents share of labor in total production. Beta represents share of capital in total production. So, if alpha plus beta is equal to 1, this stands for constant returns to a scale. Constant returns to a scale. What is constant returns to a scale? Returns to a scale is long run production function. Returns to a scale is long run production function. What is long run and what is short run? What is short run and what is long run production function? In the short run, labor is variable and other factors constant. In the long run, all factors are variable. When labor is constant, when labor is variable and capital is constant, this is called law of returns. That is short run production function. That is short run production function. Write it down. What is difference between long run production function and short run production function? Short run production function. First write short run production function. Under short run production function, labor is variable and capital is constant. Therefore, it is analyzed as
So short term production function?
in the short run production function, labor is variable and capital is fixed. It is called a law of returns. there are three laws of returns. Law of increasing returns, law of constant returns, law of diminishing returns. This is all about short run production function. This is all about
Short-term production function.
This is all about short-run production function. Long-run production function is a case where all factors of production are variable. In the long run, there is no fixed factor. All factors are variable. This is called laws of returns to a scale. This is called laws of returns to a scale. There are three laws of returns to a scale. Number one, law of increasing returns to a scale. Number two, law of constant returns to a scale. Number three, law of diminishing returns to a scale. Number two is law of constant return. Number three, diminishing. So, this Cobb-Douglas production function is based upon assumption of constant returns to a scale. This is based upon assumption of constant returns to a scale. Based upon assumption of constant returns to a scale. What is constant returns to a scale? What is constant returns to a scale? Answer is, under constant returns to a scale, both labor and capital are increased by lambda. Production will also increase by lambda. Production will also increase by lambda. Production will also increase by lambda. Production is represented by Q. Production is represented by Q. under returns to a scale, all factors will be increased by the same amount.
So under returns to scale.
All factors, labor will increase by lambda, capital will increase by lambda. Lambda, L alpha, K beta, mu. This is left hand side, this is right hand side. Take right hand side. Lambda and L is increased by lambda. K is also increased by lambda. L and K both increased by lambda. Then you will write the expression like this. Original is first one. Q is equal to lambda L to the power alpha K to the power beta mu. When you increase L by lambda, it will be in bracket now, right? Lambda L in bracket to the power alpha. Lambda K in bracket inside power beta. And then now solve it. Lambda to the power alpha, L to the power alpha, lambda to the power beta, K to the power beta, mu. Lambda alpha plus beta, lambda L alpha K beta mu. Next step, take lambda to the power and alpha, both power will be added. And you will write one lambda and power will be alpha plus beta. And then remaining write like this, lambda L to the power alpha K to the power beta mu. Result is that this is Q and write like this, lambda to the power alpha plus beta into Q. This is assumption that alpha plus beta must be 1. Only then constant returns to a scale will operate. So, Cobb-Douglas production function Cobb-Douglas production function Cobb-Douglas production function Cobb-Douglas production function assumption is alpha plus beta equal to 1. So you can write here. Or you can write finally lambda Q proved. Finally we will get lambda Q. Then it is proved that Cobb-Douglas production function operates under law of constant returns to a scale. Cobb-Douglas production function operates under
constant return scale.
constant scale. This is first property of Cobb-Douglas production function. Now write down one heading. Properties of Cobb-Douglas production function. Properties of Cobb-Douglas production function. First property of Cobb-Douglas production function, that Cobb-Douglas production function Cobb-Douglas production function works under constant returns to scale. Works under law of constant returns to scale. Which means if labor and capital factors of production are increased simultaneously by lambda, then production will also increase by lambda. As this it is proved, and you write down all this, whatever you have written earlier, that will be put here. Suppose there is a short question. Prove that Cobb-Douglas production function always applies under constant returns to scale. Quickly, right? Question. Prove that Cobb-Douglas production function is based upon constant returns to scale. Based upon law of constant returns to scale. This is first property, and I think it is clear to you. If you read it 1 or 2 times, you will solve it in 2 or 3 minutes. Second property, write down second property of Cobb-Douglas production function. This is first property. Second property. Second property. In Cobb-Douglas production function, we find that Cobb-Douglas production function is non-linear. Non-linear. Non-linear Cobb-Douglas production function. Non-linear Cobb-Douglas production function. What is non-linear? Non-linear means right hand side is A into B into C. If equation is like A into B, then it is non-linear. If equation is A plus B, then it is called linear. So here Q is equal to lambda into L to the power alpha into K to the power beta into mu. So this is linear form of production function. So Cobb-Douglas production function is non-linear production function. Clear? Non-linear. Right hand side is A into B form. But it can be converted into linear. Write down, Cobb-Douglas production function is non-linear production function. But it can be converted into linear form with the help of logarithm. With the help of logarithm. Write down. Cobb-Douglas production function is non-linear production function, but that can be linear, production function. By using logarithm. Logarithm. Q is a function. Q is equal to lambda L alpha K beta mu. Taking log both sides. Log Q log lambda L alpha K beta mu. Taking log both sides. Log Q is equal to log lambda. In log into becomes plus, power down, log L, log L, again into becomes plus, power down, log K, into plus, log mu. Taking anti-log, we get anti-log को डैश से डिनोट कीजिए. Cobb-Douglas production function is non-linear, but if we take log both sides, and as per rule, multiply becomes plus, power come down, and then if we proceed, we will have change in transformation from non-logarithmic to logarithmic function, and then finally take anti-log represented by dash, log will vanish dash will be there and the equation will be in plus form. So Cobb glass production function is non-linear production function, but that can be converted into linear
Production.
with the help of logarithm. With the help of logarithm, we will transform non-linear Cobb glass production function to linear production function. This is second property of Cobb glass production function. First property, it applies to constant returns to the scale. Second property, it is non-linear, but it can be converted into linear form with the help of logarithm. Third property, in Cobb glass production function, both labor and capital capital in Cobb glass production function, both labor and capital are always more than zero. L is more than zero, K is more than zero. This is third property of Cobb glass production function, that labor, capital are always greater than
More than zero.
L more than zero,
K
K more than zero. Only then this production function will exist.